Internet, hello and welcome to OKLCS Summer 2018 Diamond Capped Week 9. I'm AlexAgenA22, joined by David Cossack. How are you feeling today? We're doing this intro again, just for anyone who's coming in from like archive land.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, we've got 3 games,
Yeah,
right?
three
Three
games of Diamond.
good-looking games for the last week of Diamond, and I'm looking forward to seeing who goes to playoffs or who goes to.
Nope. There it is just going to playoffs. There
Okay.
are only 8 teams in Diamond Cap, so the top 4 go directly to the playoffs. The first game of which will be between GSM and Girls. These two teams near the top of the standings, Girls at 5-1, GSM at 4-2. GSM, if they win this one, hold on a second. I don't know. Yeah, okay. So GSM, if they win this one, they will be at 5-2.
5-2, yeah.
While Girls will also be at 5-2. And then
GSM
you've got
will have the head-to-head.
and
so.
GSM will have the head-to-head, so they'll be ahead of Girls. However, if Sky lose this week, then there's a 3-way 5-2, and Sky beat Girl.
5-1 currently.
Yeah, and Sky beat Girls. Sky beat GSM.
GSM would have beaten Girls,
and Girls have
would
beaten
beat
Sky. So there's a lot of interesting possibilities here. On the other hand, if Girls were to win against GSM, they will currently be they will at the end of the regular season be in sole possession of first place because of their head-to-head over Sky, regardless of the Sky matchup. We'll stop talking about it. We'll get into the game. It is GSM on the blue side up against Girls on the red side.
And we've got some pretty standard, well, I say pretty standard, but there's also a Mordekaiser in the game.
Yeah. Well, okay, it's not the first time that In Your Girls DMs have played the Mordekaiser Blitzcrank bottom lane. I'm pretty sure the first time we saw it, Saint ELO got a pentakill on Mordekaiser in what was essentially a 1v5.
Yeah, and I mean, Blitzcrank is probably the best support to go with Mordekaiser.
Yep.
Yeah, him or Thresh maybe. It's the amount of CC, it just keeps him right there while Mordekaiser can stand there and hit you for 1 billion damage because that's how he's designed.
Ooh, Winner's Bite gonna come out. Oh, that's a good grab! Player John gonna be able to slice and dice away. Nice use of leveling that ability. That's a flash from both Weenie and that's flash from 5 members of In Your Girls DMs. Now GSM, they've got the offensive. DM Slider stunned up by concussive blows. He's got no flash. The Ignite goes down. It's DM Slider for first blood. Picked up by Airy Panda on the side of GSM. They're not done yet. Saint ELO, flash, slice and dice from Player John. He's got removed their armor. Don't ban Xerath. Is taking a lot of damage. He's got no distortion! A double kill for Ban Xerath! On Ban Xerath from Don't Ban Xerath. What is going on?
Ban Xerath banned Xerath. The Don't Ban Xerath said don't do it, but he did it anyways.
He did it anyway.
And that invade went horribly wrong for Girls. They went in hoping to just get an easy kill. They picked the worst, basically the worst member to grab, and then they paid dearly for it because all 5 members flashed forward.
Yeah, all 5 of them at least they're all on the same page. They all hard commit for that one, but Weenie going in on a Player John does have that bleed stack. One more auto, and he's gonna bleed out. Player John might die.
Oh, he's getting so low.
Oh, he's alive. He's alive.
Yeah, so
here we go. Don't ban Xerath. Jumps in onto ban Xerath. This is getting really annoying.
Yeah, that's.
We just call them.
We could
just call them Chris Can't Miss and Shaq Daddy. Their actual names.
Meanwhile, the bot lane of Girls is moving in on GSM, hoping to just pressure them a little, make up for some of that lost gold by forcing them to miss CS. Double Relic Shield does do wonders for providing both members with gold, so probably will end up on the better end of the CS numbers.
You saw that level 1 trade top lane happen because Player John did take that slice and dice at level 1 in order to avoid the rocket grab. And so really can't trade very well against Weenie, who has taken that W, doing a lot of damage onto Player John. He's got the apprehend on level 3. Darius, he's gonna bleed out. Player John this time might actually die. Yes, he will. Down. It's a solo kill for Weenie in the top lane. That's kind of the opposite of what we normally see out of the top lane from In Your Girls DMs. That's a good Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Battlestar going to be available, but Banzirath just going to auto him down. Don't Banzirath going to get ignited. They're trading ignites, but the cleanse comes out from Banzirath, and that'll be a Zoe solo kill onto LeBlanc.
That Zoe's 3-0 right now. That was 2 kills that she got during the invade, and now one on, the second one against Don't Banzirath.
Yeah.
She's
really
going to be
quite good.
Very scary.
Oh, Winter's Bite gonna land on the Saint ELO. He almost gets stunned up, but is able to back away. Not that it matters all that much. He's shielded off in the entirety of that exchange. Player John really struggling in this top lane up against Weenie. 28 to 12 CS, a solo kill, and a huge CS discrepancy. Hallow has even made his way up to the top lane. Player John does ward out. Here we go, Mystic DK gonna be in a bad spot here. Weenie coming forward. Player John gonna stun him up with a Ruthless Predator. Does get some good trading in and slice and dice back away to disengage the fight. Here we go, it's Saint ELO actually taking some harass from Airy Panda. There's the Ignite going down. Mystic DK is exhausted, but he gets a big heal off. Saint ELO gonna turn around some damage on the Airy Panda. DM Slider just playing zone, just trying to keep them away from his Mordekaiser. But here comes Dr. Wildy. Dr. Wildy wants something. He wants blood, but he's got nothing to follow it. Just throws out the end of the line for some moral support.
And Ignite goes down for DM Slider. Actually, that happened for Airy Panda as well, because hers came back up after she used it in the invade.
Yeah, and Saint ELO will be able to heal himself back up fairly quickly with that, I don't know what ability that is on Mordekaiser. The champion's so dumb.
Well, they're all metal references.
Yes.
So
for whatever reason,
of the
right?
Creeping Death. It's Creeping Death.
Creeping Death is the healing one?
Yeah. That's the swirling cloud of. See, I know the names of the abilities, I just don't know what they do.
So, okay. I've always thought it's weird, right? Why does the Master of Metal also make ghosts?
I wish I could answer that question for you.
Yeah, I think I had a theory craft on it at some point. It was a very long-winded explanation or something like that.
Because originally he was made as a meme. I don't know. Well, like right now for his character, it makes sense because he was, you know, a tyrannical like warmonger, but
then why does he get to control metal now? It's like.
Because he used to be able to control meta.
I don't
want
know.
to completely
I think it was like,
champion.
oh, because like, who knows? Maybe it's like you control the iron in people's blood, and so they're actually dead, but you're just like moving
like
their body or whatever. But then why do they get to use their abilities? Like
they don't. I thought.
I mean,
it's just auto attack, right?
Yeah. Well, why does the dragon get to like shoot fire? It's like it shouldn't have those functions like. Physiologically anymore, right?
Based?
Okay, well, assuming that, right? Why does it get to breathe fire? It's like it shouldn't have the physiological process to do that anymore once it's dead, right? You have Slider looking for a rocket grab.
And spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't caught up with Game of Thrones, but seriously, you should. It's been out for like almost a year now. The Night King's dragon, it breathes.
Ooh, Banzirath coming forward. Guz gonna Sleepy Trouble Bubble onto Weenie, but here comes Hallow as a result. Weenie has his level 6, but there's no level 6 for Player John. Apprehend flashed away from by Banzirath. Weenie successfully staves them off with the help of Hallow.
If Banzirath had not flashed there and stayed, she would have been very dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that level 6 with like 3 or 4 stacks, or Darius would have spelt certain doom.
Alright, so Saint ELO and DM Slider heading in towards that Infernal Drake. Of course, Dragon is something you do want to take as Mordekaiser, because you can somehow make a dead dragon's body breathe fire or whatever.
Ghost fire.
Ghost fire.
It's all spooky.
Okay,
ghosts.
so that makes even less sense with the whole metal theme, right? Ghost fire.
Look, he's dead. That's all we know. He's dead, and he's in a suit of armor.
It's a good winner's bite. Done to Saint ELO.
And yeah, while the bot lane of girls is doing pretty well for themselves, considering how poorly the beginning of the game went, they just cannot really engage here. Just Braum offers far too much peel for the Ezreal, and without any items for Mordekaiser, you just can't burst him down.
Oh, DM Slider looking for a rocket grab. Who is he going to shoot it at? Tries to predict on a Mystic DK, but now they're going to turn it around. Airy Panda has level 6 Glacial Fissure available. There's the Ignite being thrown down, but Airy Panda taking a little bit more harass than she's comfortable with. Here comes Ban Xerath. The Glacial Fissure going to come out. There's a flash away, but here comes Don't Ban Xerath and Hallow. The two-man Counter-Strike stuns up Mystic DK. He goes down. Airy Panda rocket grab pulls her back in, and that'll be a double kill for the Mordekaiser.
Let's go with it's the iron in Braum's blood.
Sure.
And we're going to conveniently ignore the dragon.
Alright, Weenie going to harass onto Player John. He's actually tanking tower. Player John has popped the Dominus. Weenie takes a lot of damage. Now, he needs to back away. Bling very careful of it. Here comes Dr. Wildy into the bottom lane. Red Smites onto St. ELO. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble misses, but Hallow gonna get a Counter-Strike off. No! Good block by Dr. Wildy. He uses the collateral damage to dodge. The Ethereal Chain stopwatched up. Here's Dr. Wildy trying to cover. Here comes Airy Panda, the Unbreakable thrown up. DM Slider stunned up, and they take him down. There it goes. Don't Ban Xerath. He goes into the back line, does successfully take down his counterpart. A double kill goes over to Mystic DK, however. 2 for 1 after that exchange in favor of GSM. Drusha Barrage thrown out as well. It's not going to find a kill onto either Hallow or St. ELO. Infernal Drake started up by GSM. They will be picking that one up for themselves, as well as denying it to the Mordekaiser.
Yeah, and it's going to be a very easy take for them. Hallow can't go in there without getting stun locked and killed. St. ELO
but Hallow has shown his face. There's the slow
now.
coming out. He jumps in! Counter-Strike stuns up too! It will rocket grab in. Dr. Wildy will go down. Airy Panda now in the run. There's no rocket grab available, but she's got nowhere to go. She's going to just give her life, and Hallow will pick up the kill credit.
Now, 2 kills go back to Girls, evens up the kill score. They're actually ahead because of the CS lead in the top lane.
It's a fairly sizable CS lead in the top lane.
Almost a 35?
Yeah, 35.
Okay.
Good math. Quick
Thanks.
maths.
Quick maths.
Don't Ban Xerath. Distorts forward onto Ban Xerath. No damage to follow out. This is a 3-1-3 Zoe on the side of GSM.
DM Slider just trying to take as much of that turret's health.
Oh, Player John, you're a level 7 Renekton.
Oh
I do not think you want this one.
Well.
Weenie, he's got Noxie and Guillotine, but the bleed will give him tower aggro, so he doesn't want to go in too deep here. Here comes Ban Xerath, Sleepy Trouble Bubble, not going to land. Battlestar might, however, he's going to come forward, doesn't land it. Weenie with the jukes. He's going to try and get out there. Player John slicing in, goes for the Dominus, that's the Ruthless Predator, the Ignite. Weenie will fall.
Oh.
The Ignite from Ban Xerath is enough.
Doesn't quite get the Guillotine off. It wouldn't have...
I don't think it would have killed because not enough bleed stacks.
Yeah. One more and he would have definitely killed him though.
GSM.
2 members of
Oh no, this is so risky. Ban Xerath. They will have Player John interrupt his recall. There's the Ruthless Predator, but Hallow has that Grandmaster Smite. Ban Xerath will fall. Ethereal Chains connects, and Player John's got nowhere to go. Hallow gonna get onto him with the auto attacks. Don't Ban Xerath. Gets onto him and takes him down with the distortion.
They do not manage to get out in time, and they pay the price for it.
Oh, DM Slider. Rocket grab
Slider.
available. He lands it. Airy Panda pulled in. Unbreakable thrown out the wrong direction. True Shot Barrage. There's the Glacial Fissure as the disengage. They're doing a lot of damage. Here comes Dr. Wildy. He's come around. DM Slider gonna burn down to the red smite. He will auto him for anyway, and they will kill off the Mordekaiser as well. Tower First Blood did fall in favor of In Your Girls DMs in the top lane.
That was, no, that looked like it was going to go in favor of the Mordekaiser, and then Dr. Wildy comes in, kills DM Slider, and there's nothing that Mordekaiser can do 1v3 against a couple of mobile champions.
Really nice spacing by the bottom lane of GSM. Just as they're about to close the gap onto Mystic DK, Airy Panda throws down the Glacial Fissure, gives him more space in order to back away and keep his distance. And then Dr. Wildy comes in and picks up the easy damage. And hold up, Hallow! He will secure the Rift Herald, but can he get onto it? No, he's denied the Rift Herald by his death.
How long does that last until it goes away?
I think it's like a minute.
Okay.
I want to say GSM, they're going to try and stop anyone on the side of In Your Girls DMs from picking that one up. Hallow spotted out doing the Rift Herald. He will pick it up, but he does die, so no one is able to pick up the buff itself.
Oh, but here comes Weenie. He might be able to get it.
Oh, no, they're going to try.
He gets it.
He got it. And now Weenie going to try and fight onto Player John, but Player John has caught up in terms of levels, but Weenie has a fully finished Black Cleaver. But watch out for the remaining members of GSM. Noxia Guillotine's not enough, but it will be the distortion from Don't Ban Zero to pick up the kill. Now, he's on the run. A Sleepy Trouble connects, but the Ethereal Chain's in as well, but Ban Zero, the Paddle Sword is fast enough. Fast fingers there for the mid laner here. The Concussive Blows will stun him up. Airy Panda now running out the other side, but a flash knockup from DM Slider. He flashes away. They will get the kill. True Shot Rush thrown up at the rocket grab. He can't move while channeling that ability.
2 for 0 for this bot lane, and they are just going to keep moving forward. Dr. Wild, I don't think he can kill.
No, this is the Mordekaiser's the same level, especially with a Blitzcrank there in his back pocket to help him out. I don't think Dr. Wildly can fight them either.
Yeah, that Rylai is doing a lot of work for St. Elo. He's just making sure that Braum can't get away. They're not trying to kill Ezreal first anymore. It's just got to be kill the guy that can't move.
Oh,
the guy that can't move is Braum.
St. Elo with a Rylai's Crystal Scepter. That perma-slow will be coming out as soon as he drops the ultimate onto somebody. Mystic DK and Airy Panda want some revenge because they've got the backup from Ban Zerath and Dr. Wildy on their way down here. Here comes player John. Will push away Don't Ban Zerath. He's got not any magic resist though, and not a lot of tankiness, so he's got to worry about that LeBlanc. Doing a lot of damage. 26 CS ahead of Ban Zerath, but 7 kills on this Zoe.
Oh wow, when did that happen? I must not have been paying attention or something.
It's happened slowly over the course of the game. Weenie gonna block up the Paddle Star. Oh, that apprehend. Good thing she pops back.
Meanwhile, Weenie with a 43 CS lead on his lane counterpart.
Yeah, again, this is not something you traditionally see out of Weenie. Traditionally, Weenie gives up first blood and then continues to die.
Yeah, until Renekton just kind of stops the rest of the enemy team because Darius can't do anything when he's that far behind. It looks like GSM is going to pick up this tower and try to get it back a little bit toward evening the gold differential.
Well, unfortunately, the Rift Herald was not all that great anyways, because it is denied.
DM Slider is on his own. If
he wants something though. Mystic DK gonna get caught. Oh, that's a good arcane shift.
Starts and then immediately cancels his TP.
Yeah, but Don't Ban Zerath. You might have wanted to finish that one this time, player John. Don't Ban Zerath gonna get flashed away from by Mystic DK. There's the Glacial Fissure, really nicely done by Airy Panda to disengage that one.
DM Slider's doing really well at body blocking basically everything that GSM tries to throw at his carries. He's done that a couple times, dodging or blocking Mystic shots and last ticks of Winter's Bite, things like that.
Oh, Infernal Drake started up by Hallow. It's gone very low, but he's waiting out his smite. There it is. Oh no, he was trying to get Mordekaiser on it. Oh, that's what it was. All right, but here we go. Sleepy Trouble Bobo. The rocket grab does land, and that will be everyone jumping onto Ban Zerath. Apprehend. Okay. He will get shut down. He was trying to get Mordekaiser to put some damage onto the dragon so they could get the ghost. And now it's going to lay waste to this tower in the mid lane. True Shot Brush thrown out. That rocket grab was very close to landing.
Dragon is just so strong.
When you have it on your team?
Yeah, when you leave the pit.
Unfortunately, it is taken down. They did get one tower.
Oh!
I'm
playing with my heart, DM Slider.
The arcane shift, able to cancel out that rocket grab for whatever reason. I mean, I know that's always been the way that it worked, but I don't know.
But also,
why.
It's like the only one that does that. Oh, DM Slider just spamming in the middle of lane.
I think it's because technically it's the only blink ability that has an animation to it. Because like.
Oh yeah, because he does the.
Yeah, he does the kind of like, oh, I'm doing
a
high jump or something.
Like I'm gonna just kind of slide forward.
Yeah, because like any other blink, like can you think of any other blink that has an animation to it? Like, because obviously Flash doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, Weenie. Oh, they're looking for player John. They still want him, and that's going to be a 4-man dive.
Distortion doesn't.
Yeah, Distortion, the block jump back from Distortion does not, and it counts as a blink. Tristana W can do it, but Tristana W is not technically a blink; it's a dash.
Yeah, it is a
and
dash.
it also is
just a
what
very
it is
slow
also
dash.
is unique in the way that it is coded such that unstoppable period during the jump part, like when you're like shooting the ground to jump. Oh, hold up. DM slider. He wants Mystic DK or Arcane Shift over, but now Airy Panda's by herself.
Oh,
he lands it over the side! Mystic DK is pulled in, and no Arcane Shift available. Here he comes. He's ignited. There's the flash Noxian Guillotine. Hallow, Counter-Strike. Stuns up Banzireth, but it doesn't matter in the back line. Noxian Guillotine onto Dr. Weldy. He's bleeding out. He's got potions running. He is going to fall. A double kill for Weenie.
That gold lead has now stretched to 5.3 thousand gold in favor of girls. Is that in your girls' DMs? Is that the full name?
Yeah, that's the full name. I really wish Twitch chat would pay closer attention. I'm talking about blinks, not dashes. Blinks are not blinks and dashes are not the same thing.
Yeah, dashes. There are a lot more.
I think
dashes
because
than
like
blinks.
all dashes have animations because you have to move from one place to the other.
How weird would that look if you just didn't have an animation while dashing? You just kind of slid. Oh, Mordekaiser actually got hit by a sleepy trouble bubble while he was backing, but since it doesn't do any damage on first hit, he just went back.
Does it not do any damage? I thought that sleepy trouble bubble when it first lands it does like a minuscule amount of damage, or does it not?
Oh,
because it procs Arcane Comment, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was probably it was his shield.
Shields will block. Shields will avoid you from being cancelled. Your recall.
That has saved my life so many times on Recon.
It's dumb when Yasuo does it, because like he doesn't even have to actually.
Oh yeah, he doesn't actually have to have a shield. Neither does Recon.
Jumping forward onto DM slider.
It's getting almost half of his health, but they're just going to turn and lay siege to the turret. Don't Banzireth is in the back line. If she can get onto Mystic Decay.
Yeah, but they don't have Weenie here, however. Weenie's a fairly sizable amount of their gold. Oh! Again, a Mystic DK with the Arcane Shift.
It's 4 members in the mid lane, and it doesn't look like anything.
Oh, here we go. Don't Banzireth! Distorts into the back line. Hallow jumps in with a counter-strike. Mystic DK does manage to make it out. They pull in pull in Banzireth. He hops away, but only to pop right back. Dr. Weldy now taking harass. He's gonna burn down. There's the ghost available for Mordekaiser. Mystic DK gets leap striked on Hallow, looking for more.
And that goes so wrong for GSM. It's a 3 for 4 for 1.
Maybe 4 for 1. Player John looking for something, but the Player John gets hooked away, looking to try and kill off St. Yellow.
That's going to be a Baron. They've actually got 2 junglers on their side right now.
Yeah, Dr. Wildy with the betrayal of GSM. We'll get in onto the Baron, and that's a very good target to have ghosted. Just how much DPS you can do with that Graves Ghost.
Dr. Wildy saw how the rest of the fight went. He just said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take Baron no matter what, so I'm defecting.
And there you go. In your girls' DMs, do pick up Baron. Oh no! What are you doing? Mystic DK and Airy Panda came to try and contest, but they will just get chased down and taken down. Airy Panda will get slowly but surely focused down. Hallow on a rampage.
Damn, that is a 6-2. That's a 6-2 Jax and a 6-2 Mordekaiser.
Oh, but look at this Weenie. He might get collapsed on player. I'm gonna stun him with the Ruthless Predator, but they don't do a whole lot of damage to this Darius. Not yet. Dr. Wildy and Noxian Guillotine. He's gonna get a reset. That's 2. A double for Weenie. He wants more collateral damage used to gap close, or rather get the other way, but it doesn't matter.
Weenie is popping off. That is 3 6-kill members for
and the surrender.
Oh, man. Yeah, after a triple kill 1v3 by Darius, I would surrender too. My spirit would be broken.
Yeah, that is In Your Girls DMs with the win over GSM, and as a result, In Your Girls DMs, sole possession of first place. They are guaranteed your #1 seed going into playoffs.
Yeah, now we've got a couple more games coming up, so we got to see how the rest of these standings shake out. Sky Fate is
Sky Zero.
Sky Zero.
Yeah.
Sky Zero is guaranteed 2nd seed due to... Oh, wait. Or did Apache...
No, Sky. You're right. Sky Zero is definitely guaranteed. guaranteed the number 2 seed regardless of the remainder of these games. So we're going to take a short break before we get into our second game of the day. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Internet, hello and welcome back to OKLCS Summer 2018 Diamond Capped Week 9. In Your Girls DMs have just taken down GSM and have secured themselves the #1 seed going into playoffs. We're about to get into our second game of the day, which is going to be between Snek and Apache, and there's a lot on the line for this match.
This one is for all the marbles for both teams. Apache may be 4-2 while Snek is 3-3, but GSM, despite having the same record, has beaten both of them, which means this game is for their spot in playoffs. If Snek beats Apache, then they are 4-3 with the head-to-head over Apache, and they get 4th seed.
Yep.
If Apache beats Snek, then they're 5-2. They move ahead of GSM, and Snek goes home.
Yep. So we are going to jump into that game. Go ahead and get into it. Actually, I think there's one caveat there. If Apache wins and OGR wins later today, OGR actually has the head-to-head over GSM and Snek. So they'll also.
But OGR would be 4-3 in that case.
Yeah.
Whereas GSM and Apache would be 5-2.
No, GSM is 4-3.
Oh, so yeah.
So
sorry.
GSM.
OGR would go to playoffs.
So if Apache wins and OGR wins, then GSM is out of playoffs.
OGR
all
gets
of a sudden.
You.
Yeah.
So everyone, well, almost everyone, still has a chance.
Yeah. But we'll see how this one goes. First thing I want to say is, why do we have a Kindred in this game? I just like, why?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
a lot of people.
I've seen good Kindred games recently. I've seen a lot of good Kindred games recently, more than there used to be. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Kindred's any good.
Yes. Okay. So like a lot of people are like, statistically Kindred's like, oh, whatever, you know. I don't care. Kindred's just the champion has so many design problems in her kit, right? I never see it. I don't think it's gonna be worth it to pick in the majority of situations where you're in a competitive environment.
Yeah, the competitive environment is specifically the problem here, just because in solo queue no one has any idea what they're doing. They're not going to send, 3 members to stop Kindred from getting her stacks. But in competitive, that's exactly what you do. And you just kill Kindred over and over and over again, and she's useless, and she has no stacks, and I don't understand why she was picked.
In any case, though, we do have Ornn versus Darius in the top lane, both of them fairly strong in lane, and then, like you were saying, we've got Jhin plus Pyke. Ooh, scary.
Yeah. That one is just a lockdown bot lane. If Pyke lands a pull on either of these two, because...
speaking of the pulls, it's only level 1, yeah, and the Never Move will respond back. Tien Sama laying down some hurt onto General Vici. Aikato getting bullied out by Sci-Fi.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, it is Vladimir versus Galio. Galio was probably one of the better picks into a Vladimir, but at the same time, Vladimir's just so strong.
Soul taking some harass from I'm better on top. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Neither of these two top laners are their team's traditional top lane. Yeah, starter top laners. Echoed Voice getting some help from Sci-Fi as he goes up to there. King Leroy gonna dodge away from the taunt with the Sanguine Pool. That will give Aikato time to deny away that Scuttle Crab, as well as the Kindred Mark.
And got a lot of regular laning phase stuff going on right now. Nothing super interesting.
Ooh.
No one's bought any items that we want to trash yet. No.
Ooh,
Nice.
Soul gonna take some harass from I'm better on top. Did take a tower shot, but with that Bellows Breath shield is fairly, comfortable with that. General Vici just continuing to move forward. Tien Sama throwing out those Never Moves, just fishing to see if he can pull anyone on the bottom lane of Apache.
So, I haven't seen all that much Swain bot lane. Well, I have seen Swain bot lane, but not Swain in a carry position.
Yeah. The Swain support.
Yeah, I play a lot of Swain support. When I'm feeling it. But I feel like... I don't know, I feel like Peel... Oh wait, no. Peel is something that you don't need. Swain self.
Yeah, oh, Sci-Fi coming in for a gank on the mid lane. King Leroy gonna use the Sanguine Pool, but they can oh no, the taunt doesn't last long enough, and King Leroy is able to make it out, even dodging the damage from Mounting Dread!
Oh!
What were you thinking?
What?
What was that? You knew you had the 3 stacks of Mounting Dread, you knew that the Dance of Arrows was coming back up, and he just jumps forward and executes him!
Okay, I've got a new theory. Sci-Fi picked Kindred because he knew that no one would have any idea what they were doing against him.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Kindred's E is called Mounting Dread. You see that you see those little stacks appear below the champion. It gets a slow on impact, and then with 3 hits it does execute damage. And then King Leroy comes in, lets him get that third proc, and
200
dies.
health, and just you die. That's what happens. That was questionable. That was definitely questionable. Meanwhile,
Ooh, good never move landing. Himana gonna come and try and cover him, but the taunt or the stun will not land. PB Doughboy ignites onto General Vici. Pillar of Flame doesn't land, but General Vici will die. PB Doughboy and Tien Sama with a 2v2.
Despite Himana's best efforts, there was nothing he could do for his ADC, who was stuck between a Swain and a hot place.
A Swain in a hot place. I like it. Soul, though, coming in between Aikado and I'm Better on top. They will smite away the Scuttle Crab, but Soul gonna try and find Aikado. They've got both mid laners on their way in, and here comes Sci-Fi. An Apprehend lands. Aikado is now getting the Mounting Dread. He'll flash away. Sci-Fi flashes, but gets clapped. Now I'm Better on top, and King Leroy are chasing him down. He cannot have the damage, and he will get double killed. I'm Better on top.
Echoed Voice shows up just for a little bit and realizes that that's not the right place to be. They could easily turn on him and kill him, just like they did his other 2 teammates. A good example of teammates disengaging when they know that someone's dead. That's something that we see a lot of people failing to do just because, you know, I don't want to leave my teammate. But
yeah,
you got to do that sometimes.
And I do think that, you know, Sci-Fi and Echoed Voice, they were both on their way up to try and support Soul. However, because of all the time that Soul had in that 1v2 situation, by the time Sci-Fi and Echoed Voice get there, he was already essentially dead. Aikado got the level up, he got a lot of health back from that Scuttle Crab as well, so Sci-Fi, unable to finish the job, does end up giving his life in a double.
Yeah, I assume Sci-Fi hoped that he could get Aikado with that execute damage the same way he got King Leroy, but Aikado flashed back, and then... Did he level up after that or before?
I think he leveled up off the kill.
Okay, so...
Either that or I'm crazy. One of the two. Soul just continuing to harass onto I'm Better on top. He's got lower health, but way more mana, so is able to continue to take those trades.
Himana's still level 4, while both of the bot laners of Lanceneck are 5, so they're just going to bide their time, hang back, and wait.
Yeah, you see how Tien Sama and PB Doughboy playing forward aggressively, just zoning them away quite a bit.
Yeah, he's reduced to using his hook max range to take minions, so...
PB Doughboy just coming forward aggressively, looking for something onto Himana.
He's
Dodge away.
A lot of damage for it.
Deadly Flourish did connect, but Himana had already used the sun. That's a never move. Vision of Empire thrown down. General Vici taking a lot of damage. That's half his HP now. Tien Sama out of cooldowns. The hook misses. PB Doughboy looking for a stun. Himana dodges away. Will be the end of that, but Sneck definitely asserting some dominance in this bottom lane.
Yes, I mean, they've got a better... Yeah, they do have a better early game, just on...
By virtue of champions.
Yeah, just by virtue of Brand, mostly.
Yeah, Brand's pretty dumb.
Yeah, Swain takes care of himself, but Brand is really what's winning the lane here. They can't really walk up without taking too much damage. That's what I'll call it.
Echoed Voice still having a little bit of trouble training up against Leroy due to those mana constraints that Galio has, whereas Vladimir does not. Doing a decent job keeping up in terms of CS, though. Good old boy gonna get pulled in, stunned up, Deadly Flourish! Meanwhile, Echoed Voice trading in with the hero's entrance, does get a 2-man taunt up. Here comes the call of the Forge God. I'm Better on top. They do succeed in melting down Soul. Echoed Voice flashing over the wall. And Summon now looking for the never move, but Himana gets in with a stun. There's the Demonic Ascension looking for General Vici. Demon Flare not going to be popped, and they will back away. Sci-Fi now getting chased down by Aikado. King Leroy is here as well. He's got nowhere to go. There's the Lamb's Respite. Gonna stay alive for a little bit longer. There's the pop from the Hemo Plague, and Sci-Fi does survive. The Flash Searing Charge misses from I'm Better on top.
All in all, that ends up being 2 for nothing for Apache, and well, this is a very strong Ornn now. He's 3-0, and he's going to be able to smack around this Darius. They're usually pretty evenly matched in lane, so...
Ooh, that never move gonna land on the Himana. They chain the stun in, and Himana is gonna burn down Tien Sama with a kill.
Used his flash in that, too. I suppose it was just a panic move. Just trying to get away from the damage as fast as possible. That,
The brand passive plus the Ignite, we're burning away.
Ignite, you're not gonna live. Sorry.
Snek with the bottom lane shoving in. They're going to try and make a push here. General Vici very scared to try and move up and pick up any of the CS.
I would be too. He only has Swifty boots right now, so he can't even do damage.
Yeah, the dagger attack speed equals AD, right? On
a little bit, but it's also 12% attack speed.
Yeah, you're not getting a whole lot. That's how much attack speed does the dagger give you? It's like 12.
Yeah, it's 12% attack speed. I can't remember the scaling on Jin's.
No, it's
Jin's
not a
passive.
lot.
Yeah, it's not any more than 25%.
All right, so Echoed Voice taking out a ward. I don't think he actually saw Aikata doing that Rift Herald. He killed a ward. Okay, now they're gonna see it.
Oh.
Here comes Sci-Fi. He's gonna spot it out. Aikado in the pit. He's got nowhere to go, but he's just gonna turn his attention onto Sci-Fi. There's the smite going down, but the apprehend from Soul, and they will take down Aikado. Now Sci-Fi turns his attention to the Rift Herald, and it will be going over to the side of Snek. Echoed Voice now with a Justice Punch finds King Leroy. Himana has made his way up here, but the hook will not land, and Snek successfully steal away a kill and the Rift Herald.
Yeah, it looks like Snek has just evened up the small gold lead that Apache was going for and that Apache was building, and now Soul has a Rift Herald.
Plus double buffs. Apprehend gonna pull in I'm Better on top. He's gonna clap him away. Here comes Sci-Fi looking for something into this top lane, but it will just be a little bit of harass onto I'm Better on top.
They might just try to pop the Rift Herald, or I suppose not with the Ornn, but they might just pressure this. And
Voice missing the taunt. King Leroy able to dodge it with the Sanguine Pool. I'm Better on top with an early Searing Charge. He misses that knockup, but Soul gonna look for he's not getting any of these heals off.
Meanwhile, PB Doughboy and Teen Sama are just smacking around Apache's bot lane. Each of them with a kill to their name, and Swain having finished his Rod of Ages. It's basically just a game of how many times can you dash away before I finally hit you and kill you?
Ooh, that's a lot of damage coming out of King Leroy. Echoed Voice still yet to finish off his Rod of Ages. Now PB Doughboy coming forward, looking for a stun. Does find it onto Himana, and that'll be the Pillar of Flame to follow, and that'll be a pop onto his health bar.
Half health now. 3/4 almost after the Pike passive rocks, but that still means that I mean that's PB Doughboy can do that again and again and again.
Yeah, he popped down Himana to about a third, and then he was able to heal it back up with that potion plus the Pike passive you were talking about. Here comes Aikata though. Aikata looking to try and possibly make something happen in this bottom lane.
Yeah, and Soul is just doing what he can, but I'm Better on top he's fighting in a minion wave. I'm not sure what he's...
Yeah, but he's got the full bleed stacks now. There's the Decimate coming out. Noxian Guillotine is an option. There's the shield down. He's bleeding out, but is it going to be enough? There's the Vision of Empire onto General Vici. There's the Pyroclasm bouncing, and it will be another one. Meanwhile, Soul did successfully kill off I'm Better on top lane.
2 kills across the map for Snek right now, and they're looking for first turret here. There's nothing that Himana can really do.
Look at that. 3 members pushing bot and a Rift Herald pushing top. Nothing Apache can do to stop this one, and they found Himana. They're going to follow him. He's going to be able to get out with the invisibility.
Knight goes down for PB Doughboy, used on Himana, but that is basically nothing in the face of 2 turrets.
2 towers for Snek off the bat. Now they've got a 2,600 gold lead.
Yeah, that went from dead even to a 2,000 gold lead in one fell swoop. I suppose 2 fell swoops at the same time.
2 fell swoops that happen to happen at the same time. It's like I swoop.
Oh, and Himana might be dead here. Okay.
No, he's fine. He'll make it out.
If it weren't for the Pike passive, he would have been extremely dead. Only PB Doughboy had Ignite.
Unlucky. Alright, so, in addition to that, the Cloud Drake does go down in favor of Snek. Like to take a quick check-in on how Sci-Fi is doing. Sci-Fi is actually ahead in EXP over Ikato after all is said and done.
And a 3 CS lead.
Yeah. You know, there's something to be said about Kindred, to be fair, at least, in that regard. 1-1-1, not beating or anything like that.
Yeah.
So he's doing a very good job. He's got this Blood Razor plus Red Smite available. And he's got two hunts completed. 2 hunts, to be fair. You don't become a real champion until you get 4 hunts. At which point you get a big increase to your attack range.
Yeah, and, well, the thing is, Sci-Fi has been spending a lot of time other places than his own jungle. So he's not, he's not power farming the way that a lot of Kindreds might. He has been spending time supporting his team, even
Oh,
if
hold on a
that's
second.
not
They're
the
going
team
to try and force in the mid lane. Call the Forge God comes down. They're focusing in, but Chien Sama gets the hero's entrance. He's got the Demonic Ascension. He's going to pull in King Leroy. Vision of Empire going to come down. King Leroy's focused out and caught. Echoed Voice finds the kill. Apache go for a force play, but it definitely turned around on them.
It is
Oh, I'm better on top. Wants something.
Here.
He's going to get a clap, but Sci-Fi does land down the Lamb's Respite. A flash away. Here we go. The taunt comes down onto him. Ikato going to get focused, and Snack will take him down.
That's 2 of them, and they have not been able to respond here. Meanwhile, Soul is just pushing in the bot lane. He's bringing the
Himana
minion
coming
wave
forward.
up.
Hit
Himana,
PB Doughboy. Does get a stun.
Pulled,
They
he's
pull
gonna
him
go
in.
down.
He's down. Himana, what are you doing? Tien Sama pulls him in after PB Doughboy's stun, and they kill up the support for free.
3 members now standing here in the mid lane, and they can just push it as hard as they possibly can until someone who can clear a little better than Jin will show up.
They're going to try. Echoed Voice backing away. Tien Sama backing away as well. Snek will not get any more off of this push. Soul continuing to shove in the bottom lane. Here's the curtain call. PB Doughboy sidesteps the first shot, the second shot, and it looks like he didn't land any more.
Yeah. Oof. But we've got Soul going to... is he going to go back, or is he just waiting for King Leroy? I don't think he's strong enough to take him head on and kill him that fast.
Yeah, I don't think they'll kill... I don't think either of them really has the capacity to kill one another. But... I don't know, it seems... Okay, he's recalling now.
Sci-Fi's stat.
I don't know.
Oh wait, I think I just saw it. I think I just saw it on King Leroy.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, so there are no objectives on the map right now. Nothing is very easy to take for either team. Got I'm better on top pushing bottom, where there's still an outer turret for them to take. Meanwhile, King Leroy is pushing top, where there's also an outer turret to take. But anything too much from Apache means that Snek can just take this.
Soul now trying to fight in onto I'm Better on top. There we go. Decimate comes down. He's got the bleeds fully stacked onto I'm Better on top, and that Black Cleaver running. Call the Forge God, because I'm Better on top now needs to run for his life. But here comes Ikato to try and back him up. Noxie against doesn't matter. Soul finds it. There's the full 5 stacks, but he doesn't have enough damage to get down Ikato. Shutdown goes over to the Trundle.
Oof. That Sunfire cape was doing a lot more.
Oh yeah, but look at this. Sci-Fi coming around, and there's no Subjugate available. Ikato flashes, but it's a follow flash from Sci-Fi. He gets popped up by the Pillar of Ice, but Sci-Fi takes him down.
And I think he actually he marked him right before he went in.
Did he? Because if so, that's a very big win for Snek.
Yeah.
Echoed Voice just keeping away King Leroy from this top lane tower.
Himana hasn't really been doing as much as I thought he would. Rand is doing amazing at shutting down this pike. He can't really engage with his E. He can only use it to run away. Otherwise, he's just stunned and killed, as we've seen.
Yep. At the very least, Snek have been... Oh, that's a good pull on the Never Move. Flash away from General Vici. I was going to say, they've been doing a good job keeping Snek off of this top mid lane, but they're losing their second tier bottom lane for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a strong Kindred now, and that's a very strong Darius. He's gonna take this blue buff, give it over to... Nope.
Nope, it goes
Nope.
over
Okay.
to...
It went over to Soul.
Yeah, I don't know if they meant to do that. It was probably bleed stacks. Justice Punch gonna land. He will dodge away from the taunt, but King Leroy taking some damage from Echoed Voice.
Meanwhile, the mid turret went down in favor of Snek, and Baron is on the map in 30 seconds. If they just try to siege this here, if they get a pick, they could potentially move this over.
Sci-Fi dodging away. Himana looking for something, but will not get the hook in.
Oh, there's also a dragon coming up on the other side of the map, so even if Baron is too big of a target, that I wonder what kind of dragon it is. We'll find out in 10 seconds.
Baron is live and on the table. Soul securing themselves a Scuttle Crab. Gonna find King Leroy here, but doesn't look like he fancies his chances against the Vladimir.
Another Cloud Drake coming up on the other side of the map. I suppose that's pretty good,
Leroy.
just because...
Sanguine Pool dodged the apprehend. Here comes Aikado into that top lane. There's a lot of members of Apache on their way up there, but Sci-Fi picking up his own red buff, heading towards that Cloud Drake, and is this going to be completely uncontested by Apache? All 5 of their members near that, 4 of their 5 members near that top side.
Yeah, and Apache's in no state to take that Baron, so it's a free take. The team has slain the dragon. Meanwhile, Soul and King Leroy have well, yeah, Soul has taken Echoed Voice's spot, fighting King Leroy in the top lane. But that looks like it's got to be the next place for Snek to go.
Leroy drops the Hemo Plague because he apprehended in, but here's the hero's entrance. King Leroy flashes away, airs the Pillar of Ice to disengage. King Leroy definitely overstepping his bounds on that one. Burned both his flash and his ultimate in an attempt to run away, but that was the hero's entrance from Echoed Voice in exchange.
Yeah, that will be
fairly big teamfight ultimate down on both sides. Here's the call of the Forge God. They're going to try and force something in the mid lane. The Pillar of Ice comes out. Sci-Fi going to throw down the Lamb's Respite. Here comes Echoed Voice, the Justice Punch. They find Himana, and they're going to chain CC him down. He's down. Sci-Fi on a killing spree. King Leroy jumps in, but he's got no Hemo Plague. BB Doughboy ignites him, and that'll be King Leroy dying as Echoed Voice flashes forward. Another 3-for-0 in favor of Snek.
They just could not take down Sci-Fi fast enough before the Lamb's Respite got off. And then Tensama was just standing in their team with his Demonic Ascension up. Forced General Vici to
really
run away.
do have to say, Snek are playing very well around that Kindred ultimate, with Echoed Voice playing Disruption, waits for that ultimate to expire, keeping Sci-Fi and PB Doughboy alive long enough that he's able to just channel that full taunt, and they're able to take down 3 members of Apache. They're now turning their sights onto the Baron.
This is a pretty sure Baron for them. Aikado doesn't have flash. He can't steal. He can't run in and steal.
This would be a miracle attempt. They're going to teleport everyone in. The Snek actually disengaged. They're
flashes.
going to go in. Soul gets stunned up. He's knocked up by the Searing Charge, but they're going to focus down Himana. PB Doughboy out of position. General Vici and Aikado shut him down. It's a 1-for-0 in favor of Apache so far. Snek needs to disengage.
General Vici's got the Forge Shot. Sci-Fi does not have Lamb's Respite. Okay, they're just going to turn away.
Oh, but
let
look
it
out.
go.
No, Sci-Fi doesn't want this
goes
one.
back
Or
in.
does he? He does trade it. Himana now on the run. Soul gonna flash apprehend, pulls in 2, but the Justice Punch is disintegrated by the Pillar of Ice. They do take down Himana. Here comes King Leroy. Hemo Plague is down, and Soul has Sterex Gauge has popped, and he is going to die. Echoed Voice now getting dove. Aikado has the Subjugate on him. The taunt gonna be channeled. He's gonna get knocked up. The Searing Charge will not the Searing Charge. The Volcanic Rupture will cancel the Justice Punch.
And that is 4 kills. Or is that 5?
That's a lot of kills.
That was 5 kills for 2.
4 for 2.
No, Tensama died as well.
No, he didn't. He has 0 deaths.
What? No way.
A little bit of a ballsy Baron call,
Yeah.
definitely. They do take it very fast between Brand and Kindred, but it's only 23 minutes after all of that. Very low death timers on the side of Apache.
And not only was it a pretty ballsy Baron call, they didn't immediately run away when I'm better on top TP'd.
Yep. Able to come in with the call of the Forge God. There's so much disruption between Ornn and that Pillar of Ice on Trundle.
Himana hasn't even finished an item. It is 24 minutes and
Sci-Fi in the back line. What?
Whoa!
Holy cow! Tien Sama in there. He's gonna get on to better on top, and he will get stunned up. Tien Sama on a killing spree.
Wow, we didn't see that one coming.
No.
And that's probably just a...
Ooh, good cancel, but Himana gonna dodge away from the taunt. There looks like Snek are going again for this Baron, but look out, King Leroy around the side. A teleport coming in from Soul. They're gonna try and back him up. Here's the curtain call. Tien Sama and PB Doughboy both very low. He's trying to find a target. Tien Sama needs another shot. No! Double death from below! The Smite rings true for Snek. They pick up the Baron, but they just lost 2 members. Make it 3. That's a 3rd kill. A hero's entrance not going to be enough. It'll be 3 kills, 4 kills. King Leroy on the killing spree. All of the Baron buffs are gone.
That is a 5-for-1 for Apache. That was the best, almost the best team fight they could have hoped for after Sci-Fi got that Baron.
Oh my word.
They're just going to run it down, and they're going to take that mid-turret that they needed to get so long ago.
Yeah, this is finally the first tower of the game in favor of Apache.
It is still almost a 4,000 gold lead for Snek, though, so it's not like that evened it up. But now Apache's got momentum on their side, and they can go back and finally get some items. Himana getting 3 kills in that last fight.
Yeah, the consolation for Snek is that they had already secured the Baron, so at the very least Apache couldn't grab it. Because that almost certainly would have been a huge, like, the swing that ends the gold discrepancy.
There we go. That's my boy Himana getting Duskblade first. Smart man. Now there is a dragon coming up in 40 seconds. That is going to be the next big thing to fight over now that Baron's off the map and and now that Soul is back in the bot lane, there isn't really that much to do in terms of pushing there. Kato gonna take that for himself. To other teammates. It's just going to be a vision game now.
We've seen this. Oh, King Leroy might be a little bit caught out of position. The Sanguine Pool has already been popped. He's gonna throw down the Sanguine Pool, or the Hemoplague rather, and he's gonna pop the Zanyas. They get on the General Vici. General Vici's the one who pays the price for King Leroy.
Himana the betrayer. He pulled Echoed Voice into General Vici to give him the taunt.
Oh my gosh.
And with Sci-Fi here and Honey Fruited back up, they're going to take this without a challenge.
Yeah. Triple Cloud Drake for Snek.
That's going to be really big for getting these last couple of, getting this inner
Soul coming in, finds I'm better on top, but he's not alone here. Got a lot of backup from Snek. I'm better on top is out of position. Searing Charge comes through, but it's not going to matter. He's taunted. He's down.
And it looks like they're going for a 0-1-4. 0-1-4 push. They're going to leave that inner turret lie.
Aikato is in that top lane, but he's the jungler. He's got no teleport, no way to join his team. He's recalling now. But Snek, they're already on the base tower, or the inhibitor tower.
And Sci-Fi doesn't actually do that much damage to turrets. It's all basically...
all of his damage is on hit. Soul gonna get caught by the Deadly Flourish. Here he goes. They're going in. Leroy goes in, but he's got nothing. But it doesn't matter. They've got Death from Below available. Himana gonna go in, but flash immediately out. Tien Sama wreaking havoc. He's gonna pop the Demon Flare. Himana's down.
Shut down. That is 600 gold that goes over to Tien Sama, thanks to Himana getting a couple of kills on his teammates earlier. That is going to be the inhibitor turret, and most likely the inhibitor.
Yes. Oh, the Sci-Fi wants more. He's going to let his team take that one down. Oh, that's a good catch on the King Leroy, but he got the Sanguine Pool. Pyroclasm, shutting him down, and there's bouncing still. I'm better on top getting shredded. The hero's entrance comes in, but they root up Sci-Fi. He's able to make it out. Doesn't even need to pop the Lamb's Respite.
Wow, Aikato was on the run. General Vici couldn't quite get the damage
Curtain
off.
Call the Forge God going to be invested as well, but who is the target? They're getting the Vision of Empire. General Vici forced back. Here's Himana coming in with the Invis. Gonna look in, flash away from Echoed Voice. Tien Sama now is the target. He's gonna get pulled over, flipped over the pine, but General Vici's a little bit close. Tien Sama flashes. He gets Himana gonna go down as well. PB Doughboy shuts him down. Tien Sama gonna pay the price for it, but it doesn't matter. Snek get everything they want.
That looked so good for Apache at first, and then General Vici walked a little too close. Himana walks up to PB Doughboy and gets murdered for his trouble. Oh,
Wow.
the gold lead is sitting at almost, or a little over 7,000 right now, and Snek is back in control of this game.
Yeah, they just picked up that inhibitor on the bottom lane. Okay, what is the timer on inhibitors?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, so the inhibitor will be back up about the same time the Baron spawns, probably?
Baron's a 6-minute respawn, right?
Oh, and the Baron's been down for a while.
Yeah,
so
Baron's been down for almost
So they
4
will
minutes.
have to worry about that,
Yeah, there we go. That's 2 minute. That's a 2-minute timer.
Yeah,
So
they will have to worry about that inhibitor being down during that Baron dance.
Best inhibitor that you could possibly have for a Baron fight. Doughboy just clearing out some vision here. They know it. We know it. They're gonna try and abuse this bot lane inhibitor being down. And if they can just keep dominance in this side of the map, while Soul pushes top, they can always rotate up there with all of their Cloud Drake move speed, take that last inner turret, and Apache with only the skin of their teeth and stone of their base.
Echoed voice and P Doughboy hanging around, clearing out more vision. Hook is gonna
They
land,
are
but
on the turret now. Apache's just got to see that.
yep, that's gone. 8,000 gold lead in favor of Snek. Now Tien Sama finding Himana, but
Doesn't quite get the stun off.
Snek, they shoved that one in. Looks like they're rotating towards that mid lane. They're gonna cut Apache off with Soul using his body. Oh, the apprehend pulls in King Lyra, but thankfully that's their base gate. Here's the call to Forge Gun. That's a big knockup! Emo Plague thrown down. The Lamb's Respite will keep Snek alive for a little bit. Pyroclasm is bouncing. Leroy throws down the Sonya's Hourglass, but death from below from Himana takes down Soul. They do trade him for their top laner. Tien Sama coming forward. Demon Flare is available. He needs to get out of there though because there's a lot of damage to come out. I'm better on top now, gonna get focused on. He's pulled back in. The hero's entrance will keep Tien Sama alive. They've traded Soul for 2. I'm better on top and Himana are down.
Oh, wow. That between the Ornn call
PB
of
Doughboy.
the Forge
PB Doughboy is in trouble.
Doughboy,
Flash auto!
Oh!
Deadly Flourish! Shut down goes over to General Vici.
His first kill of the game on PB Doughboy. The man who abused him so much in lane.
Man, but look at this. Snek, they want this Baron. It's going down fairly quickly. That Kindred does do a lot of damage to the Baron.
They've got that red side.
Yeah,
lit
but
up
they
like
know
a
it's going down.
Christmas tree.
Aikato has no flash and there's no blast cone. Can they get in there? No, that Snek are disengaging.
gotta
They
back
don't
off.
want this one. They can't take it faster than Aikato can get in there, and they don't have a way to keep Aikato out of the pit.
Soul is here, though.
He's teleported in, but now he's gonna get focused down by 3 members of Apache, but he's a very tanky boy. Aikato, Sterex Gauge popped. He doesn't have Subjugate. Soul gonna get a no heal. Himana pulled him in. He uses the stopwatch. The Lancer Smite is not in range, and they are gonna force him back. Echoed voice of the teleport will keep his top laner alive.
Snek didn't really know what they were going to do right there. Soul wanted to go in. The rest of Snek said, no, we've got to disengage. He completed the TP, and they ended up losing 2 teleports for that. Now it looks like Apache has the pressure on the map that they have wanted for so long. Dragon coming up in 10 seconds, but their jungler's on the wrong side of the map for it.
Oh,
Sci-Fi
golly,
being
this game
right
is
there in
stressing
front
me
of
out.
the dragon, he might be able to just jump in there and take that ocean drake. Got some vision pings coming out on the side of Snek. They're pointing at the Baron pit. They can see both of those control wards in there.
Yeah, you see how much vision. Oh, that's a good deadly flourish. Are they going to try and pick up PB Doughboy over the wall? Yes, they are! King Leroy flashes over. Death from below gets Himana a kill. They're going to stun up Tien Sama. Tien Sama's now the focus. He's popped the demonic ascension, but the curtain call will shut him down. Echoed voice now running for his life. He just lost 2 members, but Sci-Fi is here looking for Aikato. Mounting Dread. He's flashing forward. Now he's going to get out. Call the Forge Gun going to come through. Sci-Fi going to not get knocked up. He dodges away.
I think he's got enough. He's got enough of the whatever her jump is called.
Dance of Arrows.
The Dance of Arrows is enough to clear minions so that Apache can't take
Yeah, he's going for the Ocean. He's going for the Ocean Drake. While
Oh,
Snack
but they're
tightens up. Oh no! The Pillar of Ice has counts Soul, but the Searing Charge doesn't get the knockup.
Ooh. That could have gone so well for Apache, but they just barely missed everything on Soul there.
Yeah, Ocean Drake picked up by Snack. Soul now trying to cancel some recalls, but he doesn't find a target.
They don't have any counter vision here on the side of Snack to put around the Baron.
Yeah, they're just trying to make sure that there's not too big of a discrepancy in vision. Deny some of that away.
Now is clearing out some of that vision, but there is only one control ward in inventory on the side of Snack, and that might be a problem for them. Meanwhile,
Sci-Fi, holy cow!
For Apache, but they're all in the same guy, so.
Look at that! Look at Sci-Fi's build right now. Holy cow, he is hitting hard.
Yeah, that's like a truck right there.
Ooh. Well, they're not starting it,
They're
are
not
they?
starting the Baron.
They are starting the Baron. Soul playing
Soul
zone, trying to
Echoed
keep them
Voice
away.
doing-
Aikato has flash. Aikato does have the flash available. King Leroy pulled in. The taunt gonna land from Echoed Voice. The Hemoplague is thrown down. Here's the hero's entrance. Soul is nice and safe. Aikato flashes in. He gets Baron! Aikato stole the Baron. Apache get it. And now he's not dying. They've lost Echoed Voice. The Lasers might coming down, but Sci-Fi gotta worry about the call of the Forge God. Aikato's still alive. Soul going down on the other side of the fight as King Leroy will take him down. Diansama's down. It's an ace plus Baron steal for Apache.
Baron steal. Apache is back in this game in the biggest way. The gold went from like 9 or 10,000. It's 3,500 right now. We are back in this. 35 minutes, dead even kills. Oh, God, this is awesome.
What the heck? What was that Baron call from Snack? They thinking, oh, we can take this down, but there's 5 members of Apache and a flash Aikato steals the Baron away. And now look at this, they're still not alive. They've got plenty of time to take this inhibitor.
My God, and meanwhile, Himana is on the bot side bringing that minion wave in. He knows how to use this Baron. You just split 1-3-1 because there's no one left on the map that can actually tell you no. Snack is reduced to clearing minion waves, waiting for the next thing to happen. That was 4 turrets and an inhibitor for Apache.
Yeah,
no, 3 turrets and an inhibitor. They already
very large swing in their favor for sure.
The gold is even now.
500. 700.
700 is.
Something happened. They killed a lot of minions at the same time. 700 gold separates the two teams.
You can see how big shutdown gold actually ends up being. If you look at that, it's 3 turrets and 4 dragons in favor of Snack, but the gold's within.
Oh, Tiansama's a level 16 Swain, and Aikato has Red Smite. Here comes Himana, gets the stun, flash away, never move, gonna land. Aikato now backing away. Himana will pull him in, but Tiansama now is safe.
Just going to go for this bot lane turret. They have pressure on their side.
Ooh, that's a good never move. Aikato gonna get taking a lot of damage there. The Mounting Dread almost stacks up. Deadly Flourish gonna come out. I don't think they can
quite win a 5v5.
Ooh, that's a Sanguine Pool down from King Leroy. He's gonna flash, misses the apprehend, but the Zanya's was thrown out anyway. The call of the Forge God, Hemoplague under 3, knocks him up 3. Leroy's dead! BB Doughboy's doing damage still, he's still alive. The Lasers fight, Aikato does survive. Death from below, doesn't matter, they take him all down. Echoed Voice burning down, he's alive. Snack pick up 3 for 1.
Last 2 left. I'm better on top, and General Vici are still here, but Soul is on the warpath. If he gets on this Jhin, it will be very bad for General Vici. The inhibitor is back up for Apache's bot side, so that is a load off of their mind. Meanwhile, the inhibitor is still down for Snack's middle lane, so Echoed Voice and PB Doughboy are down there taking care of what they can.
Yes, Sci-Fi and Soul, they're going to try and force their way onto this inhibitor. Can they get it before anyone threatening comes up? It looks like they can. I'm better on top, and General Vici cannot stop this inhibitor from falling, and they will back away.
Now, they basically just want to clear out their entire bot side jungle of wards. There's a minute and change until this next dragon, or until this Elder Drake comes up.
Ooh.
And that's going to
That is
That's
a
gonna be a
game
bit-
changer
yeah,
if
that-
Snek pick it up.
If Snek picks that up, they might just be able to end off of there. Although, actually, if Apache picks it up, they also might be able to end off of there. This game has gotten to the point where gold doesn't mean all that much. If you look at the builds right now, you've got Kindred finishing her last item, Trundle finishing his last item, Vladimir about to buy.
Let's check in. 8 hunt stacks on Kindred.
8.
I mean, 8's.
Well,
yeah.
eight's-
Oh, you say only 8. 8. You know, you're getting you've gotten 2 bonuses from that. Good
Yeah.
job.
8, yeah, 8
I mean,
is,
like, and this is the point in the game where Kindred ceases. Like, I always say Kindred's like not that great, but with the caveat, if you make it to this point in the game and you're ahead, holy cow,
yeah,
you
then,
do
like,
massive
wow.
damage. And we're definitely at that point. We've been at that point. Sci-Fi's been doing massive damage. Oh man, here we go. Himana coming around the side looking for a pull. Does land it onto Tien Sama. Not the target you want. Snek needs to be very careful about what fights they take. Himana, they pull in Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi!
He's
Lost
so
the
low.
Lamb's Respite! Immediately burst down very low, and that's no Lamb's Respite available for Snek in the next fight.
Next person they catch dies, basically. And this Elder Drake is here. I'm better on top, and Soul are duking it out in top lane. But as we know, he's better on top. So
I don't know. I think he'd be better with the team right now.
probably. Himana at about half health, just waiting for.
Yeah, and he's just been
Massive.
split off from his team. They have to walk around the long way if they want to get to this Elder Drake, and it looks like Snek are starting it
Sci-Fi's
up.
just starting it.
Tien Sama gets the never move, pulls in Aikado. That's going to be a stun coming out, but Echoed Voice trying to zone out
trying to get around.
Himana. Himana trying to get in. King Leroy coming. Flash. Whoa! Baby Doma instantly drop. Hemo Plague thrown down onto Tien Sama. Himana jumps over the wall. There's a Justice Punch. They will interrupt the curtain call. The Call of Forge got dropped by the Zanya's Hourglass, but Tien
Sama
Sama's
goes down.
dead. The Echoed Voice that the Zanyas will die as well. Left from below and a kill. Sci-Fi fails to secure the Elder Drake.
And Soul is
Aikado
never
flashing
joined
over the
his
wall.
team.
They will end Sci-Fi's Guardian Angel, and they will destroy the enemy jungler as well. Meanwhile, Noxian Guillotine does kill King Leroy. Looks like Sci-Fi actually made it down as well. A teleport into the mid lane. Apache looking to try and end the game. Soul just trying to split push. They've killed the mid laner, but that's all they got. He's teleporting. He's going for the end. He's going for the end. He's teleporting into the base, but they've
Ornn
got
is back.
better on top. Yeah, Elder Drake. This is an Elder Drake Ornn. He's gonna be able to stop this Darius almost certainly. Surely, right? Sci-Fi comes forward, but he gets stunned up. That's a beautiful stun from
And
Himana. He
Sci-Fi
gets
goes
shut down.
down.
That's everyone. Snek
Himana
has
also
nobody
goes
left. Himana did die. The Guardian Angel from Soul is up. He's going to try and end. Just ignore I'm better on top. Nexus Tower's down. A second one. It's over. Apache are gonna win this one. Oh gosh, Shirley, please. There it is. Apache with the closest of calls win the game over Snek.
Oh my god!
Okay, that just happened.
That's just happened. Apache is going to playoffs. They are currently the 3rd seed, and they are locked as the 3rd seed right now.
That is correct. They are locked as the 3rd seed. We do have one more game, and now with that win from Apache, a lot is on the line. We're going to take a short break before we get into it. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Internet, hello and welcome back to OKLCS Summer 2018 Diamond Capped Week 9. Golly, stop. We are about to get into our final game of Diamond Capped regular season as a whole. It is going to be between Sky Zero and Oklahoma Diamond Rush. Now, Sky Zero, they've got the number 2 seed locked in, for sure. However, OGR, they have a chance now. They have the head-to-head over GSM, and if they win here, they will have the same record, meaning that they will take that number 4 seed if they win against Sky and knock GSM out of playoffs.
Yeah.
So GSM, you're a Sky fan for this game. In any case, we'll go ahead and jump into the game. It is OGR, Oklahoma Diamond Rush, on the blue side up against Sky Zero on the red side.
Love that they are Oklahoma Diamond Rush, and there was Oklahoma Platinum Rush.
Yeah. You know, because like Oklahoma Gold Rush, they were a team.
Their original, yeah.
Was the original team. They've been in. That team was in season 1 of the OKLCS, and they've just sort of come back. Yeah. And
but
there's no Oklahoma Gold Rush anymore.
An Oklahoma Gold Rush for the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, there's no Oklahoma Gold Rush anymore.
So we've got. Actually, we have, wait, is this
Sky
is invading against a 5-man!
5 stack! They're gonna make it rain off. Silverhammer goes in for a stun, but he flashes away. The winner's bite, not gonna land. They're not gonna get any concussive blows off. That'll be the end of that. A flash from Silverhammer for Ignite from Randy Newman.
Yeah, basically the team that has Braum there kind of just wins level 1 unless you've got something crazy like Blitzcrank or something. But even then, if you're invading 5-man, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think Silverhammer definitely tunneled pretty hard on that one, because he walked through a number of members of Sky just to get the Q stun off onto somebody and then flashed away.
Yeah.
Probably could have saved that if he had just sort of instantly started backing away, but I think he thought that OGR had that win, or had that fight in the bag.
Yeah, there isn't really that much level 1 power on
on the side of OGR.
Aside from the Leona.
The Tilia is actually fairly strong level 1, has high DPS with just the threaded volley. However, like you said, you have a lot of CC available for Randy Newman.
And if Irelia started E. But you don't start E on Irelia. Unless you're assured to kill, because otherwise that's a very bad laning phase.
At the very least, you do have Dr. Mundo, so, oh wow, level 2 gank coming out from Marco Rubio. Seismic Shove is going to land onto a Ratchet Happy B-Day.
And the Electrocute and the red buff both contribute to doing just about half his health.
This has been kind of the modus operandi for Marco Rubio. He's been playing a lot of, ooh, good stun from Parallel. He's been playing a lot of this jungle Talia. Level 2 hit by Randy Newman and Bubble Boy, and Emma Hodson going to be the focus. They're going to not be able to connect the concussive blow stun. Well, they will turn it on to Silverhammer.
Silverhammer might actually be the better target here, just because he doesn't have flash, and at this level, it's not like he's significantly tankier than Emma Hodson. But in any case, Bubble Boy and Randy Newman are pushing up in this lane. They have dominance right now, and they are making sure to assert it.
Marco Rubio does pick up blue buff plus Scuttle Crab after that level 2 gank.
Meanwhile, Dude Perfect had the other Scuttle Crab on the bottom side of the map.
Dude Perfect on Nocturne. Definitely one of the higher priority junglers. Has been first pick worthy at Rift Rival, so, you know, there's something to be said about Nocturne. I'm not sure why all of a sudden Nocturne's good. Is it like because people figured out, oh, he's really good with lethal tempo? I don't know. Why is he good?
I think he's got early dueling power.
Yes,
obviously.
For sure. Oh, let's hold that thought. Parallelogram gonna get ganked up. Well,
wow.
Mechanical Reaper and Dude Perfect chain their abilities together and just burst down Parallelogram mid-flight.
But yeah, I mean, he's got easy. He's got
good dueling,
yeah,
for sure.
Good dueling, and really easy engage. Engage is kind of the name of the game in these skirmish heavy and team fight oriented games that we've been seeing in this meta, and it doesn't really. That's a good winner's bite, landing on a Silverhammer. A couple more autos. He's gonna Zenith Blade in actually, but the Unbreakable for Randy Newman keeps Emma Hudson from doing any follow-up damage.
Now they're going to try and turn it around. Winner's Bite going to land. Here comes
And
Marco Rubio.
Rubio's
Seismic
here.
shot flashed away by Randy Newman. Bubble Boy going to get caught by the Zenith Blade, but Summoner Heal comes out. And Silver Hammer is ignited. He takes a couple tower shots, and that's going to be a kill back. What? Big overstep by the support.
The Triumph saves Bubble Boy at the last possible second.
That was a huge
overstep
by Silver
two
Hammer.
turret
however.
shots, and he didn't even do anything else after that. He just took 2 turret shots for nothing. That is now 2 kills on the side of Sky, and well, yeah,
1,000 gold in the lead at 5 minutes. Fairly sizable.
and
Oh, Ratchet Happy B-Day coming over. Squatting Buffalo going to be spotted out on his way into the lane. Just going to break the passive shield, though.
yeah, and it looks like they're actually going to be, because Braum got the kill in that fight. It does look like bot lane is even on items.
Parallelogram going to jump in on a Mechanical Reaper, but that's
Wow,
a lot of
he's
minion
not
aggro he
winning
took,
that
and
fight.
Mechanical Reaper just ripping him apart slowly but surely. He's got a flash with the, if he wanted to go for Flash Cleaver Auto, but it doesn't look like he'll do that. He's happy to just take Parallelogram's flash and come back later. Perfect, and Marco Rubio fighting over some vision here, taking some threaded volley damage.
So, Ratchet Happy B-Day. Obviously, Airy is the standard on Jace, right? But
I actually have no clue.
it aids in his poke
poking
and
power,
everything.
yeah.
So
Assert some lane dominance just
Yeah.
for auto attacking, yeah.
so I have seen people taking Hail of Blades.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they switch over. They EQ combo, and then they switch over, jump in, and power smack him
Yeah.
3 times. Too.
Gotcha.
So
Makes sense.
yeah, so they don't need the range W to empower that.
Mechanical Reaper just continuing to harass Parallelogram with those cleavers, just relentlessly throwing them out, chunking down Parallelogram.
But despite that, Parallelogram still has the CS advantage in that lane.
11 CS discrepancy in favor of OGR Parallelogram. Even in spite of that gank, but here comes Dude Perfect, gonna find Marco Rubio with the Dustbringer and the Unspeakable Horror. A couple auto attacks will make it, and he even spell shields the Seismic Shove to add insult to injury.
Easy kill from Dude Perfect. That's the other thing. Against a jungler like Talia, who can get pretty low during clears, you just kill him easily.
Yeah. Dude Perfect has been very good with his ability to invade at the right time. A lot of these OKLCS matches. Oh, Bubble Boy and Randy Newman just hanging out. Just
So-
play patiently. Oh, that's a double up.
Have 1,500 now, up from 1,000 a couple minutes ago, due to that solo kill by Dude Perfect. It just looks like Sky is content with letting this go for a little bit. Obviously, they think that Mundo will, Mundo outskills Irelia. Jace will continue to consistently do more than.
And I do think that extended laning phase is beneficial overall for the side of Sky Zero. Parallelogram just continuing to take some arrests from Mechanical Reaper on his way back to the lane.
Yeah, it takes about half health there. Is forced to drop his one of his charges of corrupting potion. Marco Rubio is right there on top of the ward, so he's
spotted
going to head
out.
home.
Like gonna land on a Silver Hammer.
So we have Dude Perfect invading here. He's going to try and run around, possibly take some stuff from Marco Rubio. But Marco Rubio and Squad
Parallelogram is taking a lot of damage.
There.
Mechanical Reaper going in with the ultimate.
Wow, that was...
Okay, there's a solo kill for Mechanical Reaper in the top lane. Marco Rubio popped the Weaver's Wall, but he flashes away, but still caught by the Unspeakable Horror and the Paranoia.
Even gives Braum the assist. What a kind teammate.
Good guy. I don't know if he meant to do that. He was just like, I gotta kill this guy, and Randy Newman's like, I want this assist. Throws out the Winner's Bite. Really nice and oh no, that's
Ratchet
a good
Happy
shock
B-Day.
blast. And Squatting Buffalo had already used the Nether Grasp. Ratchet Happy B-Day picks up a solo kill in the mid lane. Everything going the way of Sky Zero.
6 kills to 0 now at 9 minutes. That is a 3,000 gold lead. And if I were Sky right now, I would turn my attention, well, to the mid lane, and then try and take that to Dragon.
Marco Rubio?
Happy
No!
B-Day might be dead!
Ratchet Happy B-Day overstays his welcome. Gets caught by the seismic shift. Now Dude Perfect is in trouble. Unspeakable Horror gonna be channeled. Parallelogram just fighting on a Mechanical Reaper, dashing all over every which way, but Mechanical Reaper just really stands there and starts hitting him.
He doesn't even have his ult. He just doesn't take that much damage. Yeah, between the Cinder Hulk and the Chain Vest, he is doing a lot more damage to Parallelogram than he is taking.
And Parallelogram actually had to recall again immediately after teleporting back to lane, so now he's got a long way to walk.
Yeah, and Mechanical Reaper is gonna get. Actually, he's just gonna get the turret.
Yeah, this is just a very straightforward game from Sky Zero thus far. They're 3,000 gold in the lead at 10 minutes, 3,500.
Yeah, and Dude Perfect, aside from those 2 little skirmishes in blue side jungle and red side jungle, he hasn't really been doing much. It's just the laners on their own doing this for Sky.
Mechanical Reaper asserting a lot of dominance in that top lane. Bubble Boy and Raining Human just sort of holding their own bottom. Then Ratchet Happy B-Day, as a result of that skirmish, does end up picking a kill onto an overextended Squatting Buffalo.
Yeah, the turret dive was it was risky if.
Well, he knew that Squatting Buffalo had no nether.
Yeah, he had no.
Oh, flash forward!
Flash goes
misses
in.
the Glacial Fissure, but the Paranoia, it doesn't matter. Solarflare gonna stun him up, but Bubble Boy flashes forward, picks up the kill. There's the stun of the concussive blow. Silver Hammer will flash away. Andy Newman taking up the tower as long as he can.
Oh, but Ratchet Happy B-Day is coming around. If he can hit Silver Hammer, okay. He's not going to quite make it there. But they can just take Dragon right off of this.
Cloud Drake going to be the target of choice for Sky Zero.
Trying to pull it out just a little bit so that Marco Rubio has a harder time getting in there.
Yep, there you go. There's the pull.
Doesn't quite have Weaver's Wall yet and does not have Flash, so he is just going to leave that there. There's a Cloud Drake on the side of this team who does want to rotate.
Yep. I think that this Nocturne pick, like, obviously it's a very highly contested pick, but I also think that it's very nice to have against something like the Taliyah. You can sort of throw the enemy team into disarray because you're coming in with the Weaver's Wall and you're like, oh crap, I have no idea where you went.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, Raining Human coming forward and Squatting Buffalo instantly flashing away.
Yeah, and it seems like on this team, obviously Irelia and obviously Irelia.
Oh
and
man,
Taliyah.
Mechanical Reaper happy to just take this one up. He gets his ultimate off. He's gonna flash away, and Squatting Buffalo gonna die. Marco Rubio gonna throw in Raining Human under tower. That's a really nice return kill for the side of OGR. Marco Rubio making the plays.
But yeah, between Leona and
oh, they might have caught onto Ratchet Happy B-Day, but here comes Dude Perfect. Paranoia not available. The bullet time will be thrown in. Parallelogram now looking for more. Wanting to find a stun. Is going to get it onto one in the back line. Ratchet Happy B-Day, but Parallelogram has way overstepped his bounds. Seismic Shove will catch on the Mechanical Reaper, and they will shut down the enemy top laner.
Ends up being a 2-for-2. That, well, yeah, it brings a little more gold back into the pockets of
Oklahoma Diamond Rush?
Diamond Rush.
It's hard, right? Diamond Rush. Oklahoma Diamond Rush now with their members here. Oh, Paranoia into the back line. There's Raining Human gonna get the concussive blows, and that will be Bubble Boy from around the side. Hammer Hudson goes down, and it will be Silver Hammer to follow.
And they can probably just take this turret straight up right now. It's got 100 health on it, and there's no one there to defend. Squatting Buffalo does not have ult. Marco Rubio can't really wall that off efficiently against Bubble Boy.
That Winter's Bite did land, and they're going to try and focus on the tower and turn it around, but Squatting Buffalo is here. Nethergrass not available. Marco Rubio not able to stall out long enough.
It has moved to a 4,000 gold lead now in favor of Sky Zero. Still want to say Sky Fate.
Now Rift Herald's going to be started up.
Split.
There you go. Rift Herald picked up by the side of Sky Zero. That's going to be an empowered recall for Dude Perfect. He's got a Warrior Enchant, and what will he have after that recall? An extra serrated Dirk on top of his call field. Comes Parallelogram looking for a stun, not going to find it down to Bubble Boy. Mechanical Reaper just continuing to pressure onto the bottom lane by Emma Hotson, trying to make it rain.
Good luck, Emma Hotson. You're not gonna be doing all that much to Mechanical Reaper. He's got his Sunfire cape, and you're not gonna have a good time.
I think that if he has the knowledge that nobody on the side of OGR is on their way down, a few cleavers land and he just dives on Emma Hudson.
Yeah. Now, Dude Perfect has that cooldown reduction for Paranoia, so he's going to be able to use that basically with impunity as soon as it comes back up.
And he went for the call fields first in order to get that increased CDR for the Paranoia, able to just fly in whenever he feels like it.
He is currently sitting at 30%. 10 from the Warrior, 10 from the Caulfields, and 10 from the... So he is almost capped on CDR, and he'll be able to use Paranoia to its maximum extent.
Not to mention he probably has that presence of mind. Oh, that's a good seismic
Randy
shove.
Newman.
Randy Newman caught out, and that will be a kill over to Silver Hammer. He picks it up with the Aftershock. He was trying to hand it over to Marco Rubio.
They're just going to take...
Marco Rubio has been doing a really good job catching people out with that seismic shove.
Yeah, there were 2 or 3 times that I was like, oh yeah, there's no reason or there's no way that that's going to happen.
Oh wow, that's a good
Weaver's
stun
Wall is
coming out.
coming
The
in.
Weaver's Wall going to be used as well, and there's nowhere for him to go. Marco Rubio on a rampage. OGR's jungler really trying very hard this game.
I mean, he's got to with how strong Mechanical Reaper and Dude Perfect are.
Oh, hold on. Solar Flare going to come out. Emma Hotson going to try and lay down the damage. The bullet time going to come out, but Mechanical Reaper going to walk around the other side. Here comes Parallelogram. They can't do enough damage. The healing is too strong. She flashes forward from Emma Hotson, but Mechanical Reaper walks away.
They had no CC to stop him after he popped that ultimate.
Seismic Shove not going to connect this time, and OGR, they're thwarted entirely.
Yeah, but this part of OGR doesn't have any cooldowns on. They Sky Zero passes up the opportunity to engage, and well, possibly either do something really good or screw it up horribly.
Yeah.
So they do currently have the lead, so it is wise not to push that too far.
Bubble Boy with a finished Blade of the Ruin King in his inventory, though. It's going to be hurting really badly now if he can ever get into these fights. Perfect hang around. The Dusk Blade of Drakthar is finished.
35 seconds until second Cloud Drake comes up, and I am sure that Sky Zero are going to be prioritizing that.
Really like those rotations. Everyone likes the rotations are one of my favorite words. Randy Newman coming around. Emma Hotson gonna get caught. Winner's bite.
Paranoia.
That's everything.
Oh!
That feels
He is
real
just
bad.
dead.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's happened to me a couple times playing Misfortune, and then suddenly it's just like the crazy fed jungler or mid laner or whatever just shows up.
Oh, Silver Hammer gonna be zoned away by Randy Newman. Will not interrupt that Rift Herald. Nicely done. Mechanical Reaper finding Parallelogram in the jungle, but he's just gonna be able to walk away. Pops the ultimate. Actually wants to try and turn it around on a Parallelogram, and now it's starting to really hurt.
Yeah,
that stun comes out. Parallelogram flashes over the wall, but it's gonna be a Mechanical Reaper follow flash, and they will take down the solo kill once again. And now he's coming around to support the rest of his team. The Rift Herald does barrel in and secure a third and final outer ring of towers for Sky Zero with 5 members down here.
5 men and a Rift Herald heading there towards inner turret.
Holy
and Marco
cow, that
Rubio
shock
is
blast.
so low.
The Rift Herald does get another charge off.
Looks like Sky Zero is just going to take this and run back to the Cloud Drake, take that what they were going for in the first place, and make those rotations easier. They've been out-rotating OGR so far. Also with the added benefit of Mechanical Reaper solo kill anything that walks near him.
Yeah, Mechanical Reaper, if you look at him funny, he's gonna throw a cleaver at you and then chase you down like a dog. I can't imagine what medical school Dr. Mundo graduated from, because it's not like you need a whole lot of brains to throw cleavers at people and right click.
He went to plague doctor school, like old-timey medieval plague doctor school.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
just, is something wrong with them? Well, you should probably cut it off. Yeah, you should just cut it off a little more. If that doesn't
what is
work,
sterilizing?
set them on fire. That's sterilizing. You just set them on fire.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Those cleavers do not look like they've been sterilized. They're called the infected cleavers, to be fair.
Yeah, that stands to reason that they wouldn't be doing so great in terms of the antibacterial department.
Randy Newman and Bubble Boy moving now up into this upper area. Secure some vision around the Baron.
Yeah, they have a Blade of the Ruin King, and Dude Perfect does do a lot of damage to this Baron, as well as having innate sustain.
Parallelogram might be a little bit caught here, caught by the Winter's Bite, caught by the Dustbringer, and they are going to slowly but surely do. It's not even
That
slowly.
wasn't slowly.
Nethergrass going to
just
be coming
surely.
out, but Mechanical Reaper continues to walk it out.
He's got his Spirit Visage now. There is nothing that Squatting Buffalo can do to him.
Yeah, Mechanical Reaper's like, I go where I please. I just didn't want to go there. Here we go. The Weaver's Wall going to come out. Dude Perfect and Randy Newman might be caught in the pit, continuing to take damage from the Baron. They started it up, and now they're going to stand behind me. Here comes the teleport from Mechanical Reaper. The Winter's Bite not going to land Silver Hammer.
Oh!
They do take down Ratchet. Happy B-Day. A good Unraveled Earth into Seismic Shot from Marco Rubio.
And that is Squatting Buffalo's teleport trying to join his team. Marco Rubio
Randy
chasing
Newman.
down Randy Newman.
Flash forward, Seismic Shot. They are going to connect onto Randy Newman. Another beautiful pick from Marco Rubio.
That was pretty much just a wasted Glacial Fissure. There was nothing that Randy Newman's team could do to follow it up, and it looks like Oklahoma Godiamond Rush are going to take down this mid turret without too much of a fight.
Well, they were going to try. The culling going to come out. It's blocked up by Silver Hammer. Marco Rubio accidentally took tower aggro.
Got Parallelogram pushing the bot lane, bringing this massive minion wave up to try and take that outer turret, even up the turret score just a little bit. As it stands, it is 4,000 gold in the for Sky Zero, but OGR is doing everything they can to stop that.
Marco Rubio just continuing to play around Fog of War. It is secured. There's the Solar Flare. Mechanical Reaper going to pop the ultimate this time, and will he make it out? He's still alive, but Marco Rubio goes godlike. Parallelogram throws in the ultimate for good measure.
Silverhammer using his Ignite intelligently, making sure that Mechanical Reaper can't just kill everyone in the room.
Yeah, or at the very least can't walk away with all the healing that he's got. OGR now going to push into this bottom lane. They might be able to take this one. Dude Perfect all alone, and that's not a lot of wave clear.
But it looks like Sky is going to
force that Squatting Buffalo's flash.
And they're just going to try and take this inner turret. Squatting Buffalo definitely does not want them to.
Perfect now moving up towards the mid lane. They're going to look at this Baron, possibly. No, they're going top. Something's going to happen here.
Either something will happen or something won't happen. One of those two things.
Yeah. Okay, they're going to go push out this top lane. OGR, they're going to send someone up to respond. Looks like Parallelogram is the laner of choice. Mechanical Reaper finally getting shut down.
I think they're just sending Parallelogram to clear as many waves as possible and just get some gold into his pockets. He is 0 and 5 right now. He's got one item at 22 minutes as Irelia, a solo laner.
Oh yeah, that's not what you want.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Talia is working on her third item after boots. She's almost finished it. That looks like a Morella Nomicon to do a little more.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, a little more reliably, not having to
Grievous
use
Wounds
Ignite for it.
Will be nice against Mechanical Reaper, who, as it is right now, he kind of just goes where he pleases. If he does, I don't want to be here anymore, he just walks away. Most of the time.
Most of the time. Twice now, he hasn't been able to walk.
The Mechanical Reaper just trying to push at this bottom lane. Doesn't have quite as powerful of wave pushing capabilities as Squatting Buffalo. But, you know, he'll never need to worry about getting killed.
Or resource management.
Yeah.
That is something that although with Squatting Buffalo's passive and the and the passive.
Parallelogram, where
Parallelogram
are you?
right into
Throw
Ratchet Happy
the
B-Day.
ultimate, but Ratchet Happy B-Day, he's in a 1v2 situation. There's the Paranoia, Dude Perfect coming around. The culling over the wall. Bubble Boy finds Parallelogram, the Solar Flare, flashed away from Silver Hammer now as forced to follow with the Zenith Blade, and they're going to take him down. Dude Perfect goes dominating. Now Mechanical Reaper just continuing to absorb Squatting Buffalo's pressure.
There's a 3-for-0 Ratchet Happy B-Day managing to get out by the skin of his teeth, and now they are looking for the Baron.
Baron started up. It's not going down super fast, but Mechanical Reaper, he's making sure that they have something more to worry about. Emma Hudson in the top lane, Squatting Buffalo just standing there watching the big scary doctor as the Baron he knows is going down.
Yeah. Emma Hudson does not have bullet time. He cannot get there nearly fast enough or do anything.
Ah!
Oh, Randy Newman. Oh, you beautiful.
Randy Newman does end up getting executed, so that is 9 deaths on the board compared to only 8 kills for the side of OGR.
Okay.
That's that feels bad.
Feels bad. I've done that before.
You never want it to be you, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've done that. My teammates were low, and I was like, oh, well, I'm Braum, so I'm going to keep, like, shielding you and giving the Winter's Bite stacks, and nope, I just die. And I feel like an idiot. I mostly do that on Karma, though.
At the very least, they do still have 4 Baron buffs, and it's not like anyone got kill
Baron
credit.
buffs, and they're about to get a 3rd Cloud Drake, because I'm pretty sure with the Baron stats, they can win almost any fight.
I mean, it's not as though they have been losing any fights, even without it. So
they've just been getting picked off individually. Ratchet Happy B-Day going down to one thing or another, Mechanical Reaper not being able to run away, that sort of thing.
There it goes. 3rd Cloud Trick going to be thrown, going the way of Sky Zero.
Yeah, the one thing that Sky Zero seems to be suffering from, they don't have any actual hard engage. They just have Dude Perfect's ultimate, which is great for him, but no one else can use that. Aside to like, oh, well, he's already fighting, run in.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna throw my body in there and hope that a fight breaks out as a result.
Hope that a fight breaks out around my body and I don't quite die.
Alternatively, though, with 6 kills in your name, very likely that Emma Hudson instantly dies.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. The ultimate thrown in. They're going to try and catch a Dude Perfect, but that's a little bit ambitious. Throwing an ultimate over the wall, but now they don't have that option for Mechanical Reaper looking for the stun. He's going to pop the ultimate. Flash Nethergrass going to be used. Do they have the damage to melt him down during the course of that? The Solar Flare flashed away from Mechanical Reaper. Walks away again. And that's 2 towers going the way of Sky Zero.
Yeah, that was ambitious by Parallelogram. Throwing the ultimate.
Oh, wow, man. Marco Rubio has been left to the dogs, or left to the doctor as it is. He's going to flash away. Mechanical Reaper missed! He does get the kill, and he is going to die to the tower.
The doctor is in, but the doctor just went out. Luckily for Mechanical Reaper, Marco Rubio is by far the strongest member of the team. This is just going to be a wipe now. And it looks like the game is just about over now. Marco Rubio still with 26 seconds, and he is the fastest one to come back up.
Yep, and that very systematic game, Sky Zero just winning across the map. Marco Rubio doing his best, but not able to pick off enough people, not able to do enough damage to the Dr. Mundo. Sky Zero will take down OGR and secure a spot for GSM in the playoffs.
Thank you, Sky Zero. I'm sure that's what everyone on GSM is saying right now. So, at the end of the day, it is the last day of OKLCS.
Well, not quite. We do still have
last day of Diamond Capped OKLCS.
Yes.
So let's take a look at who will be going to playoffs.
So at the top of the standings, girls at 6-1 are going to be your number 1 seed with the head-to-head over Sky Zero, also 6-1, who will be taking the 2nd place seed. Following that, Apache at 5-2. And that will be Apache at 5-2 and GSM at 4th place seed at 4-3 with the head-to-head. Doesn't matter. They have the better record than both SNEC and OGR.
Unfortunately, SNEC, OGR, and TMB will all be going home without a spot in the semifinals.
Yeah, quite unfortunate. But all of them had very good showings at one point or another. So that means that In Your Girls DMs will be matching up against GSM in the semifinals. Sky Zero will play against Apache for those coveted final, grand final spots.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, that is the end of the stream for us. We do have for you the first of the Gold Cap quarterfinals later tonight, starting at approximately 8 o'clock p.m. So about an hour and 43 minutes from now. Yeah.
I've got
So
to play that, so.
So please do keep up to date. Tune into that if you're interested in watching that being live casted. It'll be me and somebody. So do tune in if you want to catch that Gold Cap quarterfinal. That's going to be it for Diamond Cap regular season. Again, the 21st will be our playoffs event. So please, if you have the time, do show up for that. It'll be a fun time even if you're not playing. That is the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you later tonight. And goodbye.
Good night.